Yeah, what's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how an autistic minor was arrested after saying a police officer looked like her lesbian nana. Before I get into it, do me a huge favor and slap the shit out of that like and subscribe button. Your likes really do help out the channel. So enough about that, let's get to what you clicked on this thumbnail for. It seems like the world is getting more and more dystopian by the week, so let's talk about it. Our allies across the Atlantic Ocean, that's this ocean right here. See this ocean? That's the Atlantic Ocean. I apologize for being condescending, but you'll be surprised why I have to say it like that.
Which ocean is on the east side of the United States?
The east one?
Yeah. You're from New York, right?
Yeah. Oh, Pacific?
You guys know this.
I know this. I don't know this.
Pacific? No, I can't do the oceans. I don't do the oceans. Pacific.
So like I was saying, our allies across the Atlantic Ocean, the United Kingdom, have become more and more dystopian in the name of diversity, inclusiveness, and equity.
The wrong fucking flag down, mate. At least you know that.
It was the Union Jack flag touching the ground that did it for me, and I'm not from there. From being under police investigation for misgendering someone, to being sentenced to do community service for posting an offensive tweet, to arresting veterans for sharing a meme because it's causing anxiety.
No, because Hampshire police would realise how ridiculous this is. It is. Good. I'm glad to come to this.
What did it need to come to?
Tell us why you escalated it to this level, because I don't understand. I posted something that he posted, you come to arrest me, you don't arrest him. Why has it come to this? Why am I in cuffs? Because of something he shared, then I shared.
The United Kingdom is very well on its way to become a real-life Orwellian nightmare. 7 officers drag autistic girl kicking and screaming from Leeds home for committing a hate crime after she told female cop, "You look like my lesbian nana."
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
They never gave the teen's name in the story because she's a minor, so for the rest of the video, her name is Sally. Alright, so boom. According to Sally's mother, she was at a friend's house hanging out, drinking, but then decided to leave to go find her sister who was out celebrating her birthday at a pride event in town. Sally had also been drinking and being unsafe while looking for her sister. Sally and her sister find each other and then decide to call home. Sally's sister calls home, but no one answers. So she decides to call the police to escort Sally home. The police arrive to escort Sally home, but Sally doesn't want to go by herself, so her sister decides to go with her. When the police arrive at the residence, they knock on the door and the mother answers. Sally walks into the house. While walking into the house, she says, "I think she's a lesbian like Nana Julie." That's when Officer Scissor Queen and the rest of the Scissor Squad decide to arrest Sally for a homophobic public order offense. I would show the video, but it's a bit too graphic for YouTube standards. And getting a possible guideline strike is not what I need in my life right now. Also, she was punching herself in the head really fucking hard in that video. You would have thought the Beatles were delivering them hits.
He's out of line, but he's right.
But imagine getting arrested for calling someone a lesbian. What's next? Getting arrested for asking someone if they're a lesbian?
Are you a lesbian?
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
I mean, take a good look at her. If it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, and looks like a duck, it's safe to assume that it's a duck. I know, just because she looks like a carpet cleaner doesn't mean that she's a Stanley steamer. I get it. Well, you can't assume nowadays because there are 32-year-old ducks that identify as a 2-month-old blue-nosed pit bull that changes their pronouns more times than they wipe their own ass. I mean, my nigga in Christ, she looks like if Conan O'Brien had a sex change. I mean, let's be honest here. Why is it that most lesbians look like either Conan O'Brien, Machine Gun Kelly, Snoop Dogg in the 90s, or Moesha's dad?
He didn't really just say what I think he said. The fuck is wrong with you?
All jokes aside, it is scary knowing that you can't say what you want in your own house or share a meme or post a tweet without getting in trouble with the police. If you can't say what you want, are you really free? In the span of 10 years, Western civilization went from sticks and stones may break our bones, but words will never harm us, to words equal violence.
Let me explain why misgendering is an act of violence.
So I want to recognize that your line of questioning is transphobic, and it opens up trans people to violence by not recognizing them.
Wow, you're saying that I'm opening up people to violence by asking whether or not women are the folks who can have pregnancies?
You have to watch what you say because you might offend someone, yet it's okay for them to say whatever they feel because they're oppressed. And if you don't agree with their truth, no matter how outrageous or far-fetched it is, you are a bigot, Nazi, fascist, and every type of phobe known in the English language. The second issue I have with this situation is the lack of knowledge this particular police force has when it comes to handling autistic people. That little girl had a complete meltdown because of their lack of training on how to handle autistic people. Had they had the proper training, they would have seen, or at the very least be aware that their actions are causing her rumble phase. A rumble phase is when the autistic person shows signs of distress before having a full-blown meltdown. A meltdown is when an autistic person is completely overwhelmed by their current situation and is unable to express their feelings. Once the meltdown starts, the best thing you can do is to stay calm, make a safe space for said autistic person, and be patient and give them time to recover. I've had my share of taking care of autistic children, and trust me, them meltdowns ain't no fucking joke. Autistic people having meltdowns is like Mario when he has star power. It's best to let it run its course. Don't try to manhandle them during the meltdown because they get a plus 35 towards their strength stat during the meltdown.
I don't know if you guys know anything about retard strength, but they have the strength of like 35 horses.
Oh, no, you cannot joke about that.
Yeah, that's not funny.
That's why it took 7 officers to arrest her. And that's pretty much it. If you liked the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button so you'll be notified when I drop the next video. And if you're watching this on a Friday, I will be streaming some more Armor Core 6 at 8 p.m. New York time. This has been your boy, Mr. Gaming Flex, top 5, Dare Alive, swear to God, you know the vibes. And remember, when you go to court, you're putting your fate into the hands of 12 people who weren't smart enough to get out of jury duty. Until next time.
I'm a la 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 lesbian. I'm a la 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 lesbian. Ain't